Hello, dear students. This is your SST class, and I am your teacher Shibra, going to start a new chapter from your SST book, that is Footprints, Our Past, Planet, and Society. The name of the chapter is Indian Heritage and Culture. So, what do you mean by heritage? Heritage means what we inherit from our ancestors and from our past. Whatever we have inherit, जो भी हम हमारे ancestors या हमारे पास से inherit करते हैं उसको हम heritage बोलते हैं. So we will study about Indian heritage and culture in this chapter. We will start with architecture, our first topic. So during Harappan times, Harappan civilization की हम बात करें जिसको हम Indus Valley civilization भी कहते हैं, that belongs to ancient period. So at that time baked bricks were used to construct houses. Houses को construct करने के लिए baked bricks का use किया जाता था. Later Buddhist and temple architecture introduced fine sculptures to the buildings. Buddhist और temple architectures ने बहुत ही fine sculptures carve किए हैं buildings पे. They also used spaces like caves and materials such as large rocks for construction. Constructions के लिए उन्होंने caves और large rocks का यूज़ किया है. In the medieval period, domes or semi-circular roofs over buildings became a trademark of the Indo-Islamic architecture. जैसे आप सांची स्तूप देखोगे, that is located in मध्य प्रदेश, उसका upper part मतलब जो उसकी roof है, that is dome-like structure, right? And if you will look at the Humayun tomb that is located in Delhi, it is semi-circular roof. So they both belongs to the Indo-Islamic architecture. So that became the trademark. Architecture in the modern period combined the older architectural traditions with British influences. So whatever buildings you see in the modern period, they are the combination of old architectural traditions and they have some British influences also. Our next topic is literature. Literature includes both written and oral work. Okay. So our literary heritage combines both religious and non-religious literature. It's not only about the religious literature, but it includes non-religious literature. Religious books are about religion, whereas stories, poems and dramas constitute non-religious literature. So religious books में हमारा religion की सारी चीज़ें आती हैं और non-religion literature में हमारा क्या आता है? All the stories, poems and dramas. The Vedas, Ramayana, Mahabharata and the Purans are some religious texts. These are included in the religious text. Literature in India evolved in different languages. हमारे इंडिया का जो literature है that evolved from the different languages. वो बहुत सारी अलग अलग languages में था. For example, or you can say such as Sanskrit, Pali, Prakrit, Dravidian, Persian, Arabic, Urdu, Hindi and so on. Literary knowledge was also passed on in the form of oral traditions in which stories, folk tales and songs were passed on from one generation to the other through word of mouth. You must have heard lot of stories or poems from your grandparents or the parents. That is in the form of folk tales. Okay, उसको हम folk tales या folklores बोलते हैं. Our next topic is languages. There are numerous languages and dialects spoken through the length and breadth of our country. So there are numerous languages that are spoken in our country. A dialect is the way, what do you mean by dialect? It is the way of speaking a language restricted to a particular area or a particular group. So what do you mean by dialect? किसी particular group of people या किसी particular area में जो language बोली जाती है, that is known as a dialect. Each state in India has different languages and within the states various dialects are spoken, differing from region to region. इंडिया के एक स्टेट में बहुत सारे लैंग्वेजेस बोली जाती हैं और उसी स्टेट में बहुत सारे डायलेक्ट्स भी बोले जाते हैं एंड दे डिफर फ्रॉम रीजन टू रीजन. अलग अलग रीजन में अलग अलग डायलेक्ट्स का यूज़ किया जाता है. द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया रिकॉग्नाइजेज 22 scheduled languages. So how many languages? 22. Some of these are Assamese, Bengali, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Kashmiri, Konkani, Malayalam and Manipuri. So these are some of the languages. I hope you enjoyed learning these three topics. Thank you and have a nice day.